When it comes to snacks, I and my household, we do not buy snacks outside. Okay, because I always make snacks at home. Okay, so guys, welcome back. Let me share with you how I made this combo pie, this amazing combo pie that everyone in my house, whenever I do this, they don't stop dancing. Okay, because it's one of our favorites. Okay, so guys, after mixing that together, I went in with cold water. Okay, I'm going to write out everything I used. Okay, like from recipes and the measurements will be written. Okay, in the comment section. Okay, below. So quickly from that dough and make sure you don't over mix, please. Okay, so after that, get a clean feel like yes, this, and wrap that up. Place in the freezer for about 30 to 35 minutes. Okay, so after wrapping that up, and I shall let that stay in the freezer. Okay, so I went on to the next step, and that is to fry the filling. Okay, so with the vegetable oil already heated, okay, the beef, the onion, right, mix that together, fry that thoroughly. Went to my favorite seasonings, in fact just two actually now, the chicken bouillon, salt, curry powder, mix that together. Okay, and I added my ground chili pepper, stir that together to combine. Went in with my deboned mackerel, already boiled fish. Okay, mix that together. So at this point, okay, I poured in fish broth. Okay, yes, that's the water from the fish aboard. Okay, so I didn't pour everything. Okay, so at this point went in with 1 cup of diced Irish potatoes, stir that together. Okay, and voila, poured in the last broth. Okay, then carrots, green beans, okay, and my capsicums and the bell peppers, the red and the yellow. Mix that together. Okay, just like this. So at this point, this was, in fact, the aroma was divine. Immediately I poured in my 1 tablespoon of corn flour, okay, which I diluted with water, and I added some water again, and I'm going to allow this cook, okay, for about 6 minutes. Yeah, I think 6 minutes on the dot. Okay, and this was the exact consistency I was looking for. Okay, so I'll let her rest for 20 minutes, okay, to cool down. And yes, 30 minutes was ready. I took out the dough from the freezer, cut into my preferred size, okay, and now I'm going to roll this out. Okay, before rolling, I quickly dust in some flour to my counter space, and this countertop was already clean. Like, I cleaned it thoroughly. Okay, please. So just add some flour to the rolling pin so they don't stick together. Okay, I don't want both of them to start struggling. So after rolling that out, it shouldn't be too thin, it shouldn't be too fat. If not, it's going to tear, like tear. Yes, so I'm using that cutter, pie cutter. I'm using this particular pie cutter because I like the edges. Okay, so at this point I use egg wash to rub the edges so that the pie will stick together from end to end. Okay, so after measuring out the filling, believe me, it's best to measure the filling, okay, so it doesn't tear or burst at the end. Okay, yes, that's very important. Know what works for you. Okay, so like you see here, this was perfect and it was so fine. Place that in my oven tray, okay, which I already greased. Okay, so I repeated same, okay, like this, using my hands, okay, to make sure it's fine and okay. All right, so this was the second one. I think the third one, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, and this was it. Okay, and it was time for me to just get this ready to bake. Okay, my oven is already preheated, okay, and it was waiting for this to come in, right? So I had to quickly grease this fork, okay, and just poke some holes, okay, not too deep, don't choke it, like don't You understand? It's going to burst out from there. Okay, so just tap it, tap tap tap. Okay, just give it a sign that okay, something has pierced through. Okay, not burst through, please. So after using the egg wash, and I took that to bake for, in fact, not even for, I waited until it was like this brown. Okay, and it was a bit cracky and crunchy at the same time, right? Anyway, we move, right? Thank you for watching.